Welcome to the 2025 CDL School Bus Practice Test. This test has 60 questions to help you prepare for this test. Before we get started, don't forget to jumpstart that like button to keep this channel running. Now here is your CDL instructor to walk you through the questions.
Question 1. Where would be a suitable location to bring the bus to a stop when dealing with a significant issue? A. An intersection. B. A driveway. C. A crosswalk. D. A bus stop. The correct answer is B. A driveway. Stopping the bus in a driveway is an appropriate choice when addressing a significant problem, as it allows you to keep the bus clear of traffic lanes and provide ample space for addressing the issue while ensuring minimal disruption to other road users. Question 2. In the absence of a painted white line on the pavement before a railroad crossing, where should you stop the bus? A. At the crossbuck sign. B. On the tracks. C. At the nearest intersection. D. After the crossing. The correct answer is A. At the crossbuck sign. When there's no white line marking the stopping point, you should halt the bus at the crossbuck sign at the railroad crossing. This ensures safe clearance from the tracks and allows for proper visibility before proceeding. Question 3. What should you adjust the outside left and right side convex mirrors to see? A. The interior of the school bus. B. The rear of the school bus. C. The sides of the school bus. D. The blind spots beside the school bus. The correct answer is D. The blind spots beside the school bus. When adjusting the outside left and right side convex mirrors, the objective is to improve visibility in the blind spots beside the school bus. Convex mirrors are designed to provide a wider field of view, allowing the driver to see areas that are not easily visible through the standard flat mirrors. Adjusting the convex mirrors properly helps to reduce blind spots and enhances the driver's awareness of potential hazards such as pedestrians or vehicles in the adjacent lanes. Question 4. What is the most secure method to address unruly behavior on the bus? A. Ignore the behavior and continue driving. B. Yell at the unruly students to stop immediately. C. Stop the bus at a safe location and address the issue. D. Request assistance from other drivers nearby. The correct answer is C. Stop the bus at a safe location and address the issue. Ensuring the safety and order on the bus is paramount for school bus drivers. It indicates that the safest way to stop unruly behavior is to pull over at a safe location and address the issue with the students directly. Stopping the bus allows the driver to focus on resolving the problem without compromising the safety of other passengers or distracting from driving responsibilities. By addressing the issue promptly and directly, the driver can regain control of the bus environment and ensure a safe and peaceful journey for all. Question 5. What is an accurate statement concerning bus evacuation? A. Bus evacuation is only necessary in extreme weather conditions. B. Bus evacuation is a complex procedure that should be attempted by passengers first. C. Bus evacuation should only be considered if the driver is incapacitated. D. Bus evacuation procedures should be well practiced and understood by all passengers and the driver. The correct answer is D. Bus evacuation procedures should be well practiced and understood by all passengers and the driver. Ensuring the safety of passengers is a top priority for bus drivers. It highlights the importance of regularly practicing and comprehending bus evacuation procedures by both the driver and passengers. Adequate preparation and familiarity with evacuation protocols enable everyone on board to respond effectively in emergency situations, minimizing risks and facilitating a safe evacuation if necessary. Question 6. What is the appropriate course of action if you have lost ABS control at one or more wheels? A. Continue driving normally and avoid sudden stops. B. Increase your speed to regain ABS control. C. Pump the brakes rapidly to reactivate ABS. D. brake firmly and use the traditional braking method? The correct answer is D. Brake firmly and use the traditional braking method if ABS control is lost at one or more wheels. The driver should brake firmly and use the traditional braking method by applying steady pressure on the brake pedal. This approach helps to regain control of the vehicle and safely bring it to a stop. Question 7. When should a school bus evacuation be performed? A. Every month. B. Once a year. C. 2 weeks from the first day of school and in March. D. When returning from school break. The correct answer is C. 2 weeks from the first day of school and in March. School bus evacuations are an important time to remind students of the bus rules and regulations and remind them what to do in the case of an emergency. The emergency exits should be shown to students and demonstrated. The driver should show the students how to use the two-way radio and what to do in case the driver loses consciousness. Question 8. What is the minimum number of emergency exits required for school buses? A. 1 emergency exit. B. 2 emergency exits. C. 3 emergency exits. D. 4 emergency exits. The correct answer is C. 3 emergency exits. School buses are designed with safety in mind, and they must be equipped with a sufficient number of emergency exits to ensure a quick and orderly evacuation in case of an emergency. School buses must have at least 3 emergency exits. These exits typically include the front door, rear door, and a side emergency exit, such as a window or roof hatch. Having multiple exits enhances the chances of a successful evacuation, enabling students and the driver to quickly exit the bus and move to a safe location if necessary. Question 9. The purpose of convex mirrors is to monitor the blank sides of the bus at a blank angle. A. Front and rear, narrow. B. Left and right, wide. C. Front and rear, wide. D. Left and right, narrow. The correct answer is B. Left and right, wide. Convex mirrors are employed to provide a broader field of view, aiding the driver in monitoring the left and right sides of the bus from a wider angle, which helps minimize blind spots and enhances safety. Question 10. What is the minimum distance the driver must stop from a railroad crossing? A. 5 feet from the crossing. B. 10 feet from the crossing. C. 15 feet from the crossing. D. 20 feet from the crossing. The correct answer is C. 15 feet from the crossing. When stopping at a railroad crossing, the driver must maintain a minimum distance to ensure safety and prevent the bus from encroaching on the tracks. It states that the driver must stop no closer than 15 feet from the crossing. This distance provides ample space for the school bus to stop safely, ensuring that the bus and its passengers are at a safe distance from the railroad tracks. It also allows room for the bus to move if needed, without being in direct proximity to the tracks, reducing the risk of any potential collision with an approaching train. Question 11. What are anti-lock brakes? ABS. A. Braking systems that lock the wheels during emergency stops. B. Devices that increase braking power for quicker stops. C. Mechanisms that prevent skidding and allow steering during braking. D. Systems that automatically disengage the brakes at high speeds. The correct answer is C. Mechanisms that prevent skidding and allow steering during braking. Anti-lock brakes, ABS, are advanced braking systems designed to prevent the wheels from locking up during emergency stops. ABS utilize sensors and hydraulic controls to modulate brake pressure rapidly, preventing the wheels from skidding. By preventing skidding, ABS allows the driver to maintain steering control even while braking hard, significantly reducing the risk of accidents in slippery or emergency situations. Question 12. When should amber warning lights be activated when doing a school bus pickup or drop-off? A. 250 feet to 100 feet. B. 350 feet to 200 feet. C. 300 feet to 150 feet. D. 50 feet to 15 feet. The correct answer is C. 300 feet to 150 feet. Amber warning lights should be activated 300 feet to 150 feet before a school bus stop. This alerts other drivers to slow down and come to a complete stop. When the bus driver determines that it is safe and all traffic has stopped, then the door is opened to activate the red school bus lights. Question 13. When crossing a railroad, the driver should make sure the containment area is the length of the bus plus blank. A. 50 feet. B. 25 feet. C. 10 feet. D. 15 feet. The correct answer is D. 15 feet. A driver must make sure there is enough space in the containment area before crossing railroad tracks. If there is not enough space, the end of the bus could remain on the tracks while the bus is stopped. The driver should always make sure the containment space is the length of the bus plus 15 feet to ensure the bus will clear completely. Question 14. Drivers should scan blank to blank seconds ahead to make sure there is room to maneuver bus safely. A. 12, 15, B. 6, 10, C. 15, 20, D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. 12, 15. It is important to know what traffic is doing on all sides of a bus, because changing lanes or stopping can take a lot of distance. Looking ahead will help the driver have enough time to maneuver the bus safely. Drivers should look further ahead when speed increases and should slow down when a hill or curve limits the driver's view. Question 15. In what area do the properly adjusted outside left and right side convex mirrors allow visibility? A. The front of the school bus. B. The sides of the school bus. C. The interior of the school bus. D. The blind spots beside the school bus. The correct answer is D. The blind spots beside the school bus. The properly adjusted outside left and right side convex mirrors provide visibility in the blind spots beside the school bus. These convex mirrors are designed to offer a wider field of view, enabling the driver to see areas that may be challenging to observe with standard flat mirrors. By minimizing blind spots, school bus drivers can enhance their awareness of surrounding traffic, pedestrians, and objects that may be present in the adjacent lanes. This increased visibility contributes to safer maneuvering and reduces the risk of accidents caused by blind spots. Question 16. Besides checking that the entry door is not damaged, what additional action should you take? A. Check the weather forecast for the day. B. Verify the bus route with the school administration. C. Ensure the emergency exits are properly functioning. D. Confirm the bus's fuel level before departure. The correct answer is C. Ensure the emergency exits are properly functioning. Besides checking that the entry door is free from damage, it is essential to verify the functionality of the emergency exits on the school bus. It emphasizes the need to ensure that all emergency exits, including windows and roof hatches, are in proper working condition. These exits are critical for passengers' safety in case of emergencies and must be regularly inspected to ensure they can be easily opened when needed. Question 17. The primary purpose of the overhead inside rear view mirror is to oversee A. Traffic conditions outside the bus. B. Vehicle maintenance activities. C. Bus exterior for damage. D. Passenger activity inside of the bus. The correct answer is D. Passenger activity inside of the bus. The overhead inside rear view mirror is designed primarily to enable the driver to monitor passenger activity within the bus, ensuring a safe and secure environment for all passengers on board. Question 18. In addition to blind spots directly behind the driver's seat, the overhead inside rear view mirror also has blind spots. A. Behind the rear bumper. B. Along the side windows. C. Above the front windshield. D. Inside the driver's compartment. The correct answer is A. behind the rear bumper. The blind spots of the overhead inside rear view mirror extend behind the rear bumper, underscoring the necessity to utilize other mirrors and perform thorough checks to ensure full awareness of the surroundings. Question 19. As you approach a stop, ensure the school bus comes to a complete stop with the front bumper positioned at a distance of at least blank feet from students at the designated stop. A, 5, B, 10, C, 8, D, 15. The correct answer is B, 10. It's crucial to stop the school bus at least 10 feet away from students at the designated stop to provide a safe and accessible area for them to enter and exit the bus without any risks. Question 20. As you approach a railroad crossing, ensure you stop at a distance ranging from blank feet to blank feet away from the nearest rail. A, 1040, B, 1550, C, 2060, D, 3070. The correct answer is B, 1550. Maintaining a stopping distance between 15 and 50 feet from the nearest rail when approaching a railroad crossing allows sufficient space for your vehicle and helps ensure your safety as well as that of the train and other road users. Question 21. When unloading students and they need to cross the roadway, how far in front of the right corner of the bumper should you walk to ensure their safety? A, 5, left, B, 10, right, C, 5, right, D, 10, left. The correct answer is B, 10, right. When students need to cross the roadway after unloading, you should walk at least 10 feet in front of the right corner of the bumper. This positioning allows you to have a clear view of both the students and any oncoming traffic, ensuring their safety as they cross the road. Question 22. Under what circumstances can you relocate a bus stop? A, at your own discretion. B, whenever there's a convenient spot. C, whenever students request a change. D, only when you have written approval from the appropriate school district official. The correct answer is D, only when you have written approval from the appropriate school district official. Bus stops should only be changed when there is official written approval from the appropriate school district personnel, ensuring that the safety and efficiency of the bus route are maintained and authorized changes are in line with established protocols. Question 23. How often does a school bus endorsement need to be recertified? A, every 4 years. B, every 2 years. C, every year. D, every 5 years. The correct answer is A, every 4 years. The law requires that a school bus endorsement is renewed every 4 years. To be recertified, a driver must complete 10 hours of instruction and pass the S-endorsement knowledge exams. The recertification must occur in the same class school bus that the driver is licensed to operate. Question 24. To whom should you report any issues or special circumstances discovered during a post-trip inspection? A, your fellow drivers. B, the bus manufacturer. C, your supervisor or school authorities. D, the local police department. The correct answer is C, your supervisor or school authorities. Any problems or unique situations identified during a post-trip inspection should be promptly communicated to your supervisor or school authorities. This ensures that necessary actions can be taken to address issues and maintain the safety and proper operation of the school bus. Question 25. For blank of parents, the school bus driver is the only school official the parent has talked to. A, 25%. B, 40%. C, 60%. D, 85%. The correct answer is D, 85%. As a school representative, the bus driver is the only person that most parents interact with. School bus drivers should always present themselves in a polite and respectful manner. Sometimes a parent will have concerns about their kids on the bus, and the driver should always be open to listen to concerns and respond accordingly. Question 26. What are some risk factors at a railroad crossing? A. View obstructions. B. Pedestrians. C. Broken railroad signals. D. All the above. The correct answer is D. All the above. Railroad crossings can be dangerous, and drivers must remain vigilant in performing proper procedures and remaining alert. Drivers should always make sure the bus is secure and the door is open to check for oncoming trains and pedestrians. The driver should move back and forth and side to side to overcome visual obstructions. Students should be instructed to be quiet at a railroad crossing, and all noisemakers should be turned off. Question 27. Blank is when a light has been green for a while and is probably ready to change. A. Stale green. B. Squeezer. C. Restrictor. D. Tailgater. The correct answer is A. Stale green. Drivers need to be aware of stale green lights when driving, especially with a full passenger load. When a traffic light is green in the distance, it is most likely to change by the time the driver approaches the light. The driver needs to slow down and be prepared to stop if the light changes. Question 28. To what extent can the danger zones extend from the front bumper of the bus? A. 15, rear. B. 30, front. C. 30, rear. D. 20, rear. The correct answer is B. 30, front. The danger zones around a school bus can extend up to 30 feet from the front bumper, emphasizing the critical need for caution and vigilance to ensure the safety of students and pedestrians in this area. Question 29. Blank mirrors should be used to check 200 feet behind the bus, along the sides of the bus, and the rear tires touching the ground. A. Left and right crossover. B. Passenger rear view. C. Left and right convex. D. Left and right flat. The correct answer is D. Left and right flat. Left and right flat mirrors may be used in conjunction with the left and right convex mirrors. It is important to have a clear view of the rear of the bus for students who may be running late or running back to the bus. Question 30. How should all mirrors be properly viewed? A. Briefly glanced at to minimize distractions. B. Observed continuously to anticipate potential hazards. C. Checked only when changing lanes or making turns. D. Adjusted to show the reflection of the driver's face. The correct answer is B. Observed continuously to anticipate potential hazards. Maintaining awareness of the surroundings is critical for a safe driving experience. It emphasizes the importance of continuously observing all mirrors to anticipate potential hazards and monitor the traffic environment. By frequently checking the mirrors, the driver can be aware of the positions of nearby vehicles, pedestrians, or obstacles, and make informed decisions while driving, changing lanes, or making turns. Continuous mirror observation is essential to enhance situational awareness and ensure the safety of the driver and others on the road. Question 31. When crossing railroad tracks, when should a driver turn off his hazard warning lights? A. When it is safe to cross the tracks. B. When the bus clears the tracks. C. When the bus has cleared the tracks plus 100 feet. D. All the above. The correct answer is B. When the bus clears the tracks. School buses must always stop at railroad crossings. To warn other drivers, the hazard warning lights should be activated approximately 100 feet before the tracks. When the bus crosses the tracks, the driver must make sure the end of the bus has cleared before deactivating the warning hazard lights. Question 32. Students that are blank have increased risk of being run over by their own school bus. A. Elementary age. B. Middle school age. C. High school age. D. All the above. The correct answer is A. Elementary age. Many times, elementary students are impulsive and not aware of danger. Sometimes, students will drop an item and run back to the bus, putting them at risk. They are also smaller and sometimes harder to see. Drivers must always perform multiple mirror checks and make sure all students are accounted for before moving the bus. Question 33. For evacuations, it is advisable to assign how many student assistants to each emergency exit? A. 1 student assistant. B. 2 student assistants. C. 3 student assistants. D. No student assistants needed. The correct answer is B. 2 student assistants. Assigning 2 student assistants to each emergency exit during evacuations ensures that students can be efficiently guided and assisted to safety. This strategy aids in maintaining order and quick evacuation in the event of an emergency. Question 34. When should you perform a post-trip inspection? A. Before starting the school bus route. B. After dropping off the last student at school. C. After completing the school bus route for the day. D. When the school bus is halfway through the route. The correct answer is C. After completing the school bus route for the day. A post-trip inspection should be conducted after completing the school bus route for the day. It is a crucial safety measure that allows the driver to thoroughly inspect the bus for any issues, damages, or maintenance needs that might have occurred during the day's operations. By performing a post-trip inspection at the end of the route, the driver can identify and address any potential safety concerns before the next day's service. Question 35. What is the golden rule for school buses when approaching and crossing railroad tracks? A. Always increase speed to cross the tracks quickly. B. Proceed if there are no trains visible from a distance. C. Stop at every crossing regardless of train signals. D. Stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. The correct answer is D. Stop, look, and listen for trains before crossing. Drivers must come to a complete stop before crossing, then look both ways along the tracks to check for approaching trains and listen for any audible warning signals, such as train whistles. This procedure is essential to ensure the safety of the students, the driver, and other road users when crossing railroad tracks. Question 36. A driver should activate the bus's turn signal blank before turning. A. 25 feet when driving less than 35 miles per hour and 50 feet when driving faster than 35 miles per hour. B. 250 feet when driving less than 35 miles per hour than 35 miles per hour and 300 feet when driving faster than 35 miles per hour. C. 100 feet when driving less than 35 miles per hour and 300 feet when driving faster than 35 miles per hour. D. 200 feet when driving less than 35 miles per hour, and 500 feet when driving faster than 35 miles per hour. The correct answer is C. 100 feet when driving less than 35 miles per hour, and 300 feet when driving faster than 35 miles per hour. Drivers need to give other motorists time to react when they are maneuvering the school bus. In certain conditions, such as heavy traffic, rain, snow, and fog, the driver should allow more time to warn other motorists. Question 37. The Good Samaritan Act protects a school bus driver from liability for administering emergency care if the driver blank. A. Saves a life. B. Ask permission. C. Is currently certified in first aid or emergency care. D. Has 10 years driving experience. The correct answer is C. Is currently certified in first aid or emergency care. The Good Samaritan Act was put into place to encourage bystanders to help in emergency situations without the fear of liability. In some emergency situations, immediate action before an ambulance arrives could save a life. Question 38. When is the most perilous time during the school bus ride? A. When the bus is traveling at high speeds on the highway. B. When the bus is making sharp turns on narrow roads. C. When the buses stop to pick up or drop off students. D. when the bus is approaching a busy intersection? The correct answer is C, when the bus is stopped to pick up or drop off students. The most dangerous time during the school bus ride is when the bus is stopped to pick up or drop off students. During this period, students may be crossing the road to board or disembark from the bus, and they can be in vulnerable positions near traffic. The risk of accidents and injuries is heightened during these moments, making it critical for drivers to exercise extreme caution and adhere to proper safety procedures. Question 39. What is the subsequent action you should take after determining the required evacuation type? A. Notify the school administration about the situation. B. Evacuate all passengers immediately without any further assessment. C. Signal other drivers to stop and assist with the evacuation. D. Follow your pre-established evacuation plan and begin the evacuation process accordingly. The correct answer is D. Follow your pre-established evacuation plan and begin the evacuation process accordingly. Once you have determined the type of evacuation needed based on the situation at hand, the next step is to adhere to your pre-established evacuation plan. This plan outlines the appropriate procedures and protocols for different evacuation scenarios. Following the plan ensures an organized and systematic approach to safely evacuate passengers, mitigating potential hazards, and minimizing confusion during the evacuation process. Question 40. Apart from examining spare electrical fuses, 3 red reflective triangles, and a properly charged and rated fire extinguisher, what other emergency equipment must school bus drivers inspect? A. First aid kit and emergency exit hammers. B. GPS navigation system and music player. C. Personal belongings of the passengers. D. Extra school supplies for students. The correct answer is A. First aid kit and emergency exit hammers. Ensuring that all necessary emergency equipment is in proper working condition is crucial for school bus drivers. In addition to the specified items, drivers must also inspect the first aid kit and emergency exit hammers. The first aid kit is essential to provide immediate medical assistance in case of injuries or emergencies during transport. Emergency exit hammers are used to break windows or hatches in case regular exits become inaccessible, allowing passengers to safely exit the bus. Question 41. Is it accurate to state that it is permissible to shift the transmission into neutral if there is no designated park shift point? A. True. B. False. C. Partially true. D. Mostly false. The correct answer is A. True. If a designated park shift point is absent, placing the transmission in neutral is an acceptable practice to prevent unintentional movement of the school bus and ensure safety while loading or unloading students. Question 42. What is the appropriate distance that students should exit the bus and walk to? A. At least 5 feet away from the bus. B. At least 10 feet away from the bus. C. At least 15 feet away from the bus. D. At least 20 feet away from the bus. The correct answer is B. At least 10 feet away from the bus. Ensuring the safety of students during the unloading process is crucial for school bus drivers. It states that students should exit the bus and walk to a distance of at least 10 feet away from the bus. This distance is necessary to prevent any accidents or injuries that could occur if students are too close to the bus or in its blind spots. Keeping a safe distance allows the driver to have a clear view of the students and reduces the risk of students being hit by the bus or other vehicles passing by. Question 43. 8-way school bus lights must be blank on the outside and blank on the inside. A. Red, red. B. Amber, red. C. Red, amber. D. Amber, amber. The correct answer is C. Red, amber. 8-way school lights are an important tool in school bus safety. The lights must be checked daily to make sure they are the proper color, not cracked or damaged, clean, and do not have any fluid inside. 8 ways, lights should always be red on the outside and amber on the inside. Question 44. What are some emergencies that would require a school bus evacuation? A. Fire or threat of a fire. B. The bus is in danger of a collision or imminent danger. C. Flash flooding. D. All the above. The correct answer is D. All the above. Many times it is safer to have passengers remain on a school bus. It is easier to keep track of students, and the reinforced structure is designed to give extra protection. The bus should be evacuated when the driver determines there is an escalating danger for students if they remain on the bus. Question 45. Preventative maintenance should occur blank. A. During pre-trip inspection. B. During post-trip inspection. C. During pre-trip inspection, while driving and post-trip inspection. D. During weekly under-the-hood checks. The correct answer is C. During pre-trip inspection, while driving and post-trip inspection, it is important for a school bus driver to conduct a road test before picking up students. After the initial pre-trip inspection, a school bus driver must pay close attention to the bus's running condition. The driver should be aware of any unusual smells, pulls, or noises. During post-trip, the driver checks for any damage to the outside or inside of the bus. Question 46. If warning signals malfunction at a railroad crossing, the driver should blank. A. Keep the bus secure and do not cross. B. Call in to dispatch. C. Wait for instructions. D. All the above. The correct answer is D. All the above. A driver should never cross tracks when warning signals are malfunctioning, even if there are no signs of a train. Dispatch should be notified, and they will give the driver instructions on what to do. Most likely, the police will be notified to direct the school bus over the tracks safely. Question 47. Most school bus accidents are caused by blank. A. Student behavior. B. Improper bus maintenance. C. Driver error. D. Brake failure. The correct answer is C. Driver error. Distractions, poor health, and bad attitudes are some factors that result in driver errors. It is important that drivers get enough sleep, eat healthy, and remain calm and alert. Leaving on time will prevent a driver from rushing and making unnecessary mistakes. Question 48. When crossing a railroad, the driver should blank. A. Tap brakes. B. Open door. C. Not stop. D. Turn on hazard warning lights. The correct answer is C. Not stop. The driver should never stop on railroad tracks and should continue once starting to cross. Turning on hazard warning lights should be done before the driver stops 50 to 15 feet before the tracks. When the bus comes to a complete stop, the driver should open the door and check for trains. Question 49. When is it required by law to use the warning lights on a school bus? A. Railroad crossing. B. Busy intersection. C. School zone. D. Construction zone. The correct answer is C. School zone. By law, school bus warning lights must be used when approaching a school zone. These warning lights alert other road users to the presence of a school bus and indicate that the bus is either stopping or picking up, dropping off students. Using the warning lights in school zones is a critical safety measure, as it informs drivers to exercise caution and follow the appropriate procedures to ensure the safety of students crossing the road or waiting for the bus. Question 50. What are the two primary factors that contribute to the impressive safety record of school buses, making them one of the safest means of transportation? A. Advanced technology and high-speed capabilities. B. Frequent inspections and routine maintenance. C. Compact size and lightweight design. D. Reinforced seatbelts and airbag installations. The correct answer is B. Frequent inspections and routine maintenance. The safety record of school buses is indeed impressive due to specific factors that prioritize passenger safety. Frequent inspections and routine maintenance are the primary contributors to this safety record. School buses undergo regular inspections to ensure that all mechanical components, safety features, and systems are in proper working order. Routine maintenance helps prevent mechanical failures and ensures that buses remain in optimal condition for safe operation. The commitment to these practices helps ensure that school buses consistently meet high safety standards, making them one of the safest means of transportation for students. Question 51. What is the cause of brake fading? A. Driving too fast. B. Excessive use of the service brake. C. Not getting brakes properly adjusted. D. Road conditions. The correct answer is B. Excessive use of the service brake. When driving a downgrade, drivers should check brakes at the top of the downgrade to make sure brakes are in good working order. Putting the bus in lower gear will help avoid fading caused by excessive braking. Question 52. How would you define a passive railroad crossing? A. A crossing with active warning signals like gates and flashing lights. B. A crossing without any warning signals or barriers. C. A crossing designed exclusively for pedestrians and cyclists. D. A crossing where railroad workers assist vehicles to cross the tracks. The correct answer is B. A crossing without any warning signals or barriers. A passive railroad crossing refers to a crossing without any active warning signals, gates, or barriers to control traffic when a train is approaching. A passive crossing, where drivers must exercise extra caution, look for trains, and stop if necessary before proceeding over the railroad tracks. This type of crossing relies on drivers' attentiveness and compliance with traffic laws to ensure safe passage when trains are coming. Question 53. During a pre-trip, drivers make sure emergency exits open properly. The buzzers are working and they are blank. A. Clean. B. Properly numbered. C. Properly labeled. D. Have a yellow handle. The correct answer is C. Properly labeled. In the event of an emergency and the students are not able to exit the service door, they must use one of 3 different emergency exits. Emergency doors are located at the back and sometimes side of the bus. There are 1 or 2 emergency hatches in larger buses, and they are located on the roof of the bus. There are usually 4 emergency windows, 2 on each side of the bus. All emergency exits must open properly, have a working buzzer, and be properly labeled with an emergency exit sign. Question 54. When students need to cross the street after getting off the bus, which statement is accurate? A. Students should wait for the bus driver to signal before crossing. B. Students should quickly cross the street to avoid holding up traffic. C. Students should cross at least 20 feet in front of the bus for better visibility. D. Students should always use the rear emergency door to exit and cross the street. The correct answer is A. Students should wait for the bus driver to signal before crossing. The safety of students when crossing the street after disembarking from the school bus is of utmost importance. Students should always wait for the bus driver to give them a clear signal before crossing the street. The bus driver can ensure that traffic has come to a complete stop and that it is safe for students to cross. This practice minimizes the risk of accidents and ensures that students have ample time to cross safely. Question 55. As you approach a stop, activate the right turn signal indicator approximately 100 to 300 feet ahead or around blank seconds before maneuvering to the side. A. 1 to 2. B. 2 to 4. C. 3 to 5. D. 5 to 7. The correct answer is C. 3 to 5. Turning on the right turn signal indicator about 3 to 5 seconds before reaching a stop allows ample notice for following traffic and pedestrians, enhancing safety during the stopping process. Question 56. After a school bus pickup or drop-off is completed, the driver should blank before moving the bus to proceed to the next stop. A. Check mirrors. B. Check gauges. C. Count students remaining on the bus. D. Check for items left behind. The correct answer is A. Check mirrors. Mirror checks should be done before, during, and after a school bus stop, a railroad crossing, and should be continued throughout a driver's route. Consistent mirror checks give the driver a clear view of the danger zone around the bus and help protect students, pedestrians, and other drivers. Question 57. Most school bus fatalities occur near the blank. A. Rear wheels of the bus. B. In front of the bus. C. Outside the service door. D. Front wheels of the bus. The correct answer is A. Rear wheels of the bus. The most dangerous area in the 10-foot danger zone is the rear wheel tires, and this is where most school bus fatalities occur. Drivers should always look for students running late for the bus, especially in the early morning when it is still dark. In the afternoon, younger children are at an increased risk and sometimes run back to the bus to retrieve an item they dropped or talk to other students still on the bus. Checking mirrors before the bus moves helps prevent accidents and keep students safe. Question 58. What is the recommended method for braking in a bus equipped with ABS brakes? A. Pump the brakes rapidly to maximize braking efficiency. B. Brake firmly and maintain steady pressure on the brake pedal. C. Apply intermittent pressure on the brake pedal to prevent skidding. D. Engage the emergency brake for quicker stopping. The correct answer is B. Brake firmly and maintain steady pressure on the brake pedal. When driving a bus equipped with ABS anti-lock braking system brakes, it is recommended to brake firmly and maintain steady pressure on the brake pedal during braking maneuvers. The ABS system is designed to prevent wheel lockup and skidding during sudden stops or in slippery conditions. By applying firm and constant pressure on the brake pedal, the ABS system can effectively regulate braking pressure at each wheel, allowing the bus to maintain stability and control while coming to a stop. This method enables the ABS system to function optimally, providing the best possible braking performance and ensuring the safety of the passengers and the driver. Question 59. The blind area behind the bus might encompass a distance of blank feet. A. 400. B. 200. C. 300. D. 100. The correct answer is A. 400. The blind spot situated behind the bus can extend as far as 400 feet, underscoring the necessity for extra vigilance and cautious maneuvering to ensure the safety of pedestrians and objects within this zone. Question 60. When communicating with an individual causing an issue on the bus, the most effective approach is to maintain a blank yet blank tone of voice. A. Soft, hesitant. B. Stern, aggressive. C. Loud, confrontational. D. Firm, courteous. The correct answer is D. Firm, courteous. Using a firm yet courteous tone of voice allows you to assert your authority and address the issue while still maintaining respect and professionalism, which can help diffuse conflicts and maintain a safe environment on the bus.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you still need more practice, then check out these videos or click the first link in the description to get your cheat sheet, which will help you pass your CDL exam on your first try.